Let's get rolling. Hey, it's Jeremy Osterberger. I'm so happy to be with MaryJane Mudd, Executive Director of EHCMA, East Harris County Manufacturers Association. MaryJane, it's such an honor to be here with you. Thank you for spending time with us.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here today.
Well, MaryJane, you're a pro, so we're expecting big things here on camera today.
Oh,
no
goodness,
pressure.
Goodness.
So let's get into it. So for folks that maybe don't know EHCMA, many people do, but if they don't, talk about the organization. How long has it been around? What is the purpose?
Okay, so EHCMA is the East Harris County Manufacturers Association. We've been around since 1987. We're a coalition of about 120 plant sites throughout 7 regions, primarily the ship channel, about 25,000 people, 12 billion in capital expenditures, taxes, payroll, and our folks really do a lot to bring a lot of products to society that improve society and quality of life.
So MaryJane, what are some of the benefits of being a member of EHCMA?
So what we like to do is bring our members together from different companies to share best practices focused on safety, environmental responsibility, the economy, what matters in operations to be able to provide products for society that truly impact really your way of life. And we do that through a number of different committees. We've got an environmental committee, public affairs committee, safety, security, and individuals are able to come together and really discuss best practices in those areas.
Fantastic, MaryJane. So what are some of EHCMA's primary goals? I mean, for its members and really just for the organization overall?
Communicating with the public is critical, and one of the areas of focus for us in 2025 is what we're calling incident management accountability. Now, all of our member companies do want to communicate. I mean, they're out there all the time, they're donating, they're volunteering, they do a great deal, but when there is an incident, sometimes there is hesitation to communicate. So what we've really focused on this year, and it's not the first time, I mean, crisis communications is critical for all companies, but really, how can we work together to improve in that area? Because, you know, it's always a process of improvement. So how do we react faster? How do we get information out faster? Also, another goal very related to that this year is updating the CARE app, Community Awareness Emergency Response. How can we update that app? And in fact, we're about to launch it this fall with mapping options, with push notifications, with Spanish translation. These are things we didn't have in the past that the community can see every day and look at for information that's important.
And that app, MaryJane, who's eligible to download that app and utilize that app?
Anybody. So what a member company does is they will complete something called e-Notify that feeds that app, and so they can just offer general communication on a regular basis, like if there's flaring, if there is something happening in the fence line. Also, though, if there is something of a critical nature, and anybody can download that app, anybody can look at that app, because we want to be transparent, we want to offer that information.
Fantastic. Thank you. We'll be excited to help announce that, MaryJane, once that's all wrapped up.
I'm excited.
Absolutely. So, MaryJane, as part of the EH&S seminar here, EHCMA has participated in a session entitled Resilience and Rise, Women Leading the Future of the Chemical Manufacturing. Can you tell us about your role in that discussion?
Yeah, I was moderator. It was such an honor to be selected to ask questions of the individuals who were up on the stage with us. The women had excellent stories about how they entered chemical manufacturing, the mentors that they had, both women and men, and what they've learned over this time to be successful in what they do.
So one more question, MaryJane. I mean, I want to talk about this. You know, how have you seen opportunities for women evolve in this space? I mean, you started your career with Dow.
Yes, and it was I could tell you 30 years ago, it was a bit different than it is now. You know, some of the people up at the stage with me today in the program that I moderated, some mentioned, and I did not have this experience, but where women didn't necessarily, if you were in manufacturing, have a ladies' room to use. Others spoke about how initially when you were having a child, it would be a little bit tough to come back and so forth. I will tell you, that has truly changed over the years. I find that I have been able to work with men and women alongside, been able to meet goals that I've wanted to meet. I've had tremendous mentors, and you know, we're seeing that more and more now. There will always be opportunities for growth, but we've come such a long way.
And there's such a demand, Mary Jane, from all of our workforce development needs, right? It's going to take everybody.
It really does. We are seeing, we are concerned about attrition, about turnover, about things that are happening. We need to continue to fill that pipeline to ensure that our operations are safe. And careers in industry are really very exciting. They pay well, there's great benefits. So we're trying to communicate to young people that this is an option for them. And we're doing a lot in workforce development to do that.
MaryJane Mudd, thank you so much for spending time with Big Magazine.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I've loved it.